Welcome to the podcast, Cole J. Crawford.
Yes, can't forget the J.
Thank
you for having me.
You're welcome.
Dude.
Turns out Cole, for all the listeners out there, is not short for Colson.
I mean, I forgot to mention in your thing, movie buff. That's like a big. You watch like a movie every single day. Is that like?
I try to. And funny enough about my name, it's based on a Tom Cruise character. He's a NASCAR driver. This movie called Days of Thunder, and his name's Cole Trickle.
And that's what you're named after?
Yes.
Do you feel like you live up to the Cole Trickle name?
If I could be, half as great as, any Tom Cruise character, I'd be happy about it.
Are you a Tom Cruise guy?
I like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we just watched, what was it, Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
That incredible.
You know who also watched that?
Who?
Trader Joe's got Ken.
Really?
Ken was talking about it. Did you guys watch it with Ken?
No, dude, is it just going around? I don't know if I've met Ken.
He was talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, that movie's awesome." And it's one of the kind of few Tom Cruise movies in kind of his later career that he actually is a little bit of a buffoon in the beginning, at least.
Yeah.
That's
totally.
what we're talking about. He's not the hero.
The hero.
He's not
Not right
particularly
away,
a
at
great
least.
guy.
No.
No.
So that's kind of a cool thing for Tom Cruise. It's a good movie. I like it.
It's a ton of... Well, David and I guess not this year, but early last year, we went through every Mission Impossible from the beginning and saw them all. And I think from that kind of fell in love with Tom Cruise.
And I feel like it just sort of started becoming okay to be like cool with Tom Cruise again.
Yeah.
I feel like for a while, everyone was very, because of the whole Scientology thing, which we were talking about this recently. Like, is Tom Cruise a victim or a perpetrator of Scientology?
What is Scientology? Why is everyone so mad at him for... What's their belief that everyone's up in arms about?
Well, it's because everyone's mad because they reject the one true God, Jesus Christ. I think.
Okay. Is that why everyone's up in arms?
Yeah.
So I'm a Scientologist. All right.
Yeah, no, I think I mean, have you?
No.
You've been down to Los Angeles.
Yeah, sure.
You never. They have the big buildings, and I
Right.
think the leader of Scientology. I think his name is. I think it's Larry something, but his wife has been missing, so I think everyone was mad. They're like, oh, he
They think
kidnapped his
Tom
wife.
Cruise kidnapped Larry's wife?
maybe they have.
That sounds like a Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe his name isn't Larry.
Yeah, I hope not.
That's
That's
not the important part of
That's
this.
not a leader's name neither.
No.
So yeah, why? Because everyone's like, he's a Scientologist, he's the worst, and I never like. Why is that so bad than him just like why like he's a Mormon? Why was Scientology everyone's so upset about?
I don't know if I'm qualified. Like, I don't want to make enemies in the
in that community.
I don't want to make enemies in that community. All I'm saying is,
Come on, die on this hill with me.
A lot of powerful people. I'll say this, and I'm not afraid to speak out.
Yeah.
Speak your
against this.
truth.
It's because it's a pretty predatory organization that lures people in, and they they give them all these big bold promises of, we're gonna change your life. You're gonna be as successful as Tom Cruise.
Sure.
You're not gonna be gay no more.
Okay.
All this sort of stuff, and then they like, you gotta pay. It's pay to play.
And then you're still end up being gay, and
And then, but you do become as successful as Tom Cruise, which is pretty huge.
Sure. Okay.
But they and then like, because like there's a big reveal, right? That like part of what Scientology believes in is that there's a alien monster god named Xenu that
Okay.
I don't even know what they say he does. Maybe they just tell them that he exists. But by the time they tell them that, they're already like hundreds of thousands of dollars and years invested into this thing.
wait, Xeno's that's the big reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't even know they're God until
No.
until they graduate.
They know that they're like from space or something, and that their life force is like being depleted on Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And their thetans are all
They're
out of whack.
Thetans?
Yeah, that's like their measurement. Like they'll.
It's not finite, so it is finite.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. Yeah. I guess it's.
You can't get it back.
You can't get your Thetans back.
No, I
Well,
don't
we're
think
just
So
gonna
I'm
do-
losing my Thetans as we speak.
Try to keep the mic when you turn to Max, bring it with you. There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
Oh, dude, I
I'm-
thought that was a note to me, and I was like, I thought I was nailing this.
No, Max.
No,
I was
okay.
like, I feel like I am comfortable as can be. I am reclined. All right, so I'm losing thetans right now, as we speak. My thetans are leaving my body. They were in my body to begin with.
Well, you got to get them measured to know whether you might have perfect thetans,
Okay.
but very rarely do I think they're like, can you get a measurement? And then someone's like, actually, you're good, bro.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they want you to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a connections thing. Like you,
Sure.
if I think it's less about this Xenu guy and learning the secrets of the universe, and then more about maybe like
Networking.
networking. It's like a cool networking
Okay.
opportunity,
And
but
so-
it costs money.
Sure. And everyone was just upset that Tom Cruise was trying to retain thetans and meet good people. And,
Yeah,
make-
basically.
yeah.
And here's the
That's it. They're jealous. They're
But
jealous
here's the
of him.
thing: why would Tom Cruise ever be against Scientology when, like, literally,
It's clearly working.
he is, I think, the biggest movie star of all time.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah,
So
Why, that actually brings the. Why would anyone become unreligious that's doing well?
yeah, no,
I think it's the only religion that really kind of can hook you up that well.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
what other religion could you like? I mean, I guess if there's that Mormon Wives show, and you have to be Mormon, I guess,
Sure.
to be on it because it is
Sure.
the Mormon Wives. But I don't think there's anything like really
I mean,
that lucrative in being.
now Taoism hasn't been doing that for what the followers of the Tao.
No.
You know? That hasn't worked for millennia. So
Judaism can hook you pretty well up
Yeah.
in Hollywood. As
It
well.
makes you funny, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
makes you
Yeah.
funny. You're schwitzing. And
guilty as charged.
the yeah, Max is like 1/16 Jewish or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's about that amount.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's keeping my tannins in line.
Who is John Travolta is also Scientologist, right?
Yeah. He's
And-
also Scientologist.
Have you? I just saw this old news article of him the other day. Have you ever seen this? Of where John Travolta tried to cruise a guy in the gym at 3 a.m. and the guy like was just so straight that he didn't pick up on it, and he's like, "No way, John Travolta!" And he's like, "Can I get a selfie?"
Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah.
picture. That
Dude.
picture's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
pic-
John Travolta was hitting on this young man?
John Travolta. Here's what's happened, because the thing is, the guy got a selfie with John Travolta because he was hyped to meet him.
Of course.
And then it became a news story, and they're like interviewing the guy, and he's like, "Well, I was at the gym at 3 a.m. and John Travolta walked up to me and goes, 'Hi, I'm John,' and he's like, and that's how we met." It's like,
I mean, I would handle everything like that guy did.
yeah,
Absolute. I would be. I was like, I would come on. I would probably wake you up, and I would knock on your door and be like, "Dude, John Travolta's the man."
yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
And I'd be like, and he's working on the frame just like me.
He's so friendly.
We have a lot in common. Like I no part of me would be like, he's trying to tap this. You know.
For sure. He
I
was pretty intent on getting in the sauna, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, I would be like, yeah, let's talk. Sure. Oh, wait. Because Dave and I went through all the Mission Impossibles, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've seen a ton of Tom Cruise movies. I think he's the I think he's the actor I've seen in the most movies. And then I thought about it again. There's one more that tops it. Who do you think is the actor you have seen in the most movies? And then I'll give you my answer. But there's one. I think Tom Cruise is probably the second most.
There's probably like one really successful background actor or something that's like in every movie.
I think there probably is. Yeah, I don't know. I guess who's yours? I need to know.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
For sure. Between the Marvel franchise, the Star Wars franchise, all the Tarantinos, and just other movies, there can't be an actor I've seen.
He's in Marvel movies.
Yeah, he's Nick Cage or Nick Fury. Or what? No, he's not Nick Cage.
He plays Nicolas Cage in the
in Sam Jackson.
That'd be,
plays
they really got away. It really got away from them there.
that would be incredible.
I would maybe watch them now.
But yeah, and I haven't even seen that many Marvel movies, but like I've seen enough where between that and the Star Wars films, he's and just like Tarantino's and
Yeah.
other. I must have seen at least, not even knowing it, at least 20 Sam Jackson films.
I'm not a big franchise guy,
No,
to be honest. And
That's actually something for me that kind of puts me off, like a certain director where they spend all this time making one kind of story or whatever. Like I do like the.
Something tells me you didn't see Avatar 3: Fire and Ash.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, and he's committed like a long time to this.
And it didn't pay off.
Or like the Denis Villeneuve.
Dune?
The Dune guy.
Yeah, the Dune guy.
He made so many cool things, and now he's just like, I gotta do Dune.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he's hopping over to James Bond. It's like franchise. All these franchises, but I guess
How much money do you need? That's the question. I do get you're like you want to make sure you're okay because like any type of entertainment business is so fickle. Like one day you could literally like drop off the face of the earth in it. And I mean, look what's happening to that one Disney Channel star or whatever that's homeless from Ned's Declassified.
I did.
So you're saying, yeah, it's the fickleness of the entertainment industry. This guy who's on this show,
And Denis Villanueva is worried that will be him.
he'll be one step
that will be
if
his
he
fate.
doesn't do James Bond.
from trashing a hotel room. And the Ned's Declassified people have a podcast, right?
Do they?
I think they do.
I'm so
get him
not
on.
familiar. I mean, I watched like 4 episodes in 06, so I'm
Okay.
outside of my.
Yeah, I think they have a podcast,
Sure.
and that's kind of I mean, you guys have a podcast, but being on a television show, and then having your television show like run its course, and then like 15 years later making a podcast about it. That's what they do, and that's
Yeah.
kind of like a way of chasing and having the fickle fame, the
Yeah.
famous fickle. So
Fickle
now,
fame.
yeah.
Fickle
Now you
fame.
have to have a podcast, and
That's
If
what
you
the
could,
Soprano
if
kids
you could
are doing.
gather,
Mhm.
if you could gather a group of people from your life, and you had to do a podcast right now from your past, who would you do? Who are you sitting on the couch with, and being like, let's reminisce, let's talk about the good old days, let's have.
And then the podcast is about the good old days.
Yeah, it's just like, what group of people are you gathering from your past to rehash life? Now, we don't have the Ned's Declassified fame, but you bring some old middle school buddies, you get in, some high school crushes, some camp friends, some your days when you're out just being a wild child. Who are you putting together? Your family?
I had
What squad? What's your squad? What's your podcast squad?
my podcast squad. I was actually telling David about this guy the other day that I grew up. So like when we were able to, we wanted to drink alcohol, and I don't know, maybe we were 14, 15. There was this guy, and he owned a gas station or worked at a gas station, and his name was Ron Nasty.
Yeah.
And he would kind of like smoke weed in the back and let us hit his weed and sell us alcohol. I would like to get him on a pod and see what he's up to, because he just unceremonious. I think he got in trouble one day and he's gone. He was just he got in trouble, and so I'd like to have maybe just me and him kind of just shooting the shit.
That'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, and just see kind of like what he's up to and
But you were
everything.
younger. Did you call him like Mr. Nasty?
He went by Ron Nasty, and he was like, I didn't come up with the name. I don't know who did, but he embraced it. And
That's incredible.
it's a great name, Ron.
Did he
Nasty.
overcharge you for alcohol, or was he on it? Like he was like he shot it straight with you.
No, he would be like I think he just wanted the company. I think he was lonely, so I think he'd sell you the alcohol, but first he'd be like, "Oh, come in the back," and like you have to smoke with him. So you're paying him with your time.
Understood. And that was a resource you were willing to sell.
Yeah, and it wasn't like you just go in there. It was his kind of quid pro quo thing was his company. He wanted company.
That's one of the loneliest things I've ever that's unbelievably sad. You just got police after me.
And how many times a day is he doing that? With a new batch of
With
teenagers.
like 14,
young teens. Not even 17. I mean,
14-year-olds.
you're just talking like Algebra 1.
And that's got to be the worst feeling ever when he's like, sees this guy looks pretty young, and then let me see your ID, and he's like, damn it, he's 21. I can't. I can't force this guy into a hand.
We gotta win. I just need someone to talk to.
Yeah, he'd be on my podcast, I think.
Okay.
If I was gonna.
He would definitely do it. I can tell you that based off what I know about him. He would.
Yeah.
He would absolutely be delighted.
Yeah, he would love to just hang out.
Dude, speaking of high school, I mean, I know you're a picture taker yourself. I got a 4 in AP photography. Does that impress you?
You got a 4?
I got a 4.
AP photography?
Got a 4 in AP.
I didn't even.
Exactly.
What?
Do you think this
what
is
makes
peers
it?
now?
What was it? Advanced.
Advanced placement.
Yeah, advanced. So.
You know what the P stood for? I guess that's APP. Advanced placement photography.
Yeah, you were APP.
I got a 4 in APP.
So what? How did you? You were better than regular picture takers at that level.
Yeah, but I wasn't cream of the crop, but I was better than the average high school photographer picture taker across the nation.
What's it out of?
Yeah.
5.
Ah.
Yeah, I got credit for it. I got college credit. While in high school, I received college credit for my ability to take photographs.
That's awesome.
When we look back on that, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, because I didn't really do photography. I took a photo class, and I think I might have not done so well because I didn't put any effort into it. I was kind of a bad student, and just across the board. And I remember I was like really into hacky sacking.
Sure.
When
the back of the cast. Wait, what?
That's something Ron Nasty taught you?
Wait, we're not moving past that real quick. Wait. How does one even be really into hacky sack? Like, were you practicing in your room or like could you just
like I don't know why, but like me and my friends, or at least like a couple of my friends, got into hacky sacking, and there's kind of like levels to hacky
most
sacking.
SoCal thing ever.
And
drunk in a gas station with your friends playing hacky sack.
Yeah. And so there's like the cheaper hacky sack, that you can kind of get that has these like rock type things.
I don't know.
So we were like a little bit more serious. So
Sure.
there's
Professional grade.
Yeah, there's a professional grade hacky sack called the Sandmaster.
No.
And so
Fuck yeah.
What
So,
color?
yeah.
What did it have a logo on it?
yeah, it had like kind of like a guy with like baggy shorts.
Sure.
And it kind of looked like a soccer ball, like less hippie-y than the.
But it's
kinda
the size of like a tennis ball, correct? Yeah, you
The Sandmaster's a little bit more
dense.
Flaccid, I guess.
Okay.
Not as thick because it kind of like, you can kind of do tricks with it and everything, and
Pancake it?
Yeah, you can pancake it.
Absolutely.
And for my final in photography that year, I took black and white photos of my friend hacky sacking. And
That's not for material.
Yeah, it was not. And I think my professor was like, "Did you just take these like in the parking lot before school?" And I was like, "No, like
It was after.
it was after." Yeah, it was after. So yeah, like I didn't do so hot in photography.
But did you get like a cool angle? Like, were you under his shoe with the set? What'd you call it? Did you call it the HS, the hacky? Do you remember any of the lingo of that time?
No,
I'm
don't.
fascinated by a man that took hacky sacking more serious than the average individual.
I don't. There's certain tricks and stuff. I don't really remember the names of them. Like you were throwing the pancake out there.
Yeah, I just guessed because I was picturing what you could do with a loose hacky.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, you could flatten that thing out and spin it.
What is the goal of hacky sacking? Is it like to hacky like do you score points or like it's just like let's keep the like it's like a balloon at a party and you're trying to keep it off the ground?
Yeah, I think that maybe is it. You can kind
Okay.
of like volley it around
Sure.
and like get your other
And do sick
friends.
tricks.
Yeah, and do sick tricks.
Okay, cool. All
I
right.
like that you went black and white for it. Like you're like, let's
Let's put a little effort.
I can't remember if it was like a requirement, like these photos have to be black and white, or I thought maybe that made them more artful,
Yeah.
so I made them black and white. But either way, the teacher didn't like them too much. So
So what got you into photography? And what got you into photography and what got you out of hacky sacking?
I think
Was it the same thing?
I think like might have been just like my brother's friends might have been like, oh, the
Photography school, hacky sacking's lame.
Yeah, maybe that was it. No, I didn't even really take pictures too like seriously until maybe like right around like the pandemic, right after the pandemic, because I was doing like filmmaking stuff, and I moved out to New York to go back to school, and that was a whole. I went back to film school at like 27 years old, and like, I kind of was like, came out to New York, and I wanted to kind of still make films and stuff, and just in between projects when I didn't have any film projects going on, I would take photos just to kind of keep the creative juices going. And yeah, I still love making films and stuff like that, but it costs a lot of money, and it's hard to get that sort of thing done on a budget. I would love to make another short film or a movie, but I don't know. How do you gotta get money?
You gotta get fun.
Yeah,
you gotta be like, you need someone on your team that's like a smooth talking salesman.
Yeah.
And you gotta and like, that's, who was it? I think I read something like a headline recently, or like a fucking Reddit post or something, about how the Safdie brothers, like, their first film was like, wasn't it funded by some random dude? It was like the head of their first movie was like the head of, like, let's say a hacky sack company. It wasn't that exactly.
And he crushed it.
And he was like, I want to make your movie. Here's what we're going to do. They basically laundered the money. He went, Mike, you're going to make a commercial for my company, and we're going to say it costs $200,000. You spend $10,000 on the commercial, and then the rest you can make your movie with, or something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to find someone like that.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out that guy's name, and you can email him.
I will. I mean, they kind of blew up his spot by
Doing-
I actually just kind of watched, since I saw Marty Supreme, I watched Uncut Gems, and then I watched Good Time. So I'm fresh up on their stuff. And
did you enjoy Martin Supreme?
Martin?
Yeah.
Yes, I enjoyed Martin Supreme. I need to see it again, but I think it might be the best of that kind of their work.
Really? You think it's better than Good Time?
See, I just watched Good Time, and I think Good Time's. I think it's really good, but it's not that mature. I mean, they were like, I don't know how old they were when they made it, but it is kind of like a bank robbery movie, and it's like kind of like sleazy kind of characters that it does kind of read a little bit like someone in their 20s would make a movie like that. Like, oh, it's so seedy, and like he's like kind of like bleh, kind of thing. And so now watching Martin Supreme, I'm gonna start calling it that.
Take it, dude. Nice. Take it. Did you like that?
I did.
That makes me really happy. Yeah. I hear that, yo.
Yeah. Hey. And Uncut Gems, I think that those ones are it's just like more kind of mature and well-rounded filmmaking. I mean, I haven't seen.
It also has a phenomenal performance by Kevin Garnett in it, which I think goes unheralded.
I think so too.
Yeah.
They're good at getting people who aren't actors to give.
They are really good at that. They are, and that's fun. As a non-actor, I would love that to happen to me.
I was thinking about that. How do you even get the NBA to sign off on something like using all that footage and all that? And did Kevin?
You got to know a guy.
They kind of know people.
They're smooth talking salesmen. That's how they got that first guy to fund their movie. And what you got to be to get things done. And
in this bumpy world, you got to be smooth.
Ooh, that's nice.
Thanks, man. Took that from Martin.
So,
did he say that in the movie?
No, not even a little. But he should have.
It seems like something
he should have.
Yeah,
I should have been on the writing team.
This bumpy world, you got to be smooth.
Oh,
he says that to Gwyneth Paltrow before he fucks her.
Yeah, man. What'd you think of that? Did you enjoy that scene?
Yeah, she
looked phenomenal.
Yeah,
man.
she looked great. I mean, it's all that skincare and the goop
stuff. Yeah,
exactly. It works, I guess.
Dude, I watched it with my mom over the holidays. Sat right next to her. She enjoyed. We had a good time. We absolutely had a good time. It was a lot of you know what's funny though? The last movie I saw in theaters with my mom was Nora.
Oh wow!
And then both of these movies just start with graphic sex scenes, and we're just both kind of sitting there, just like.
Yeah, I think Honora is a little bit more like sexually
Yes, definitely.
explicit. I don't know that. I'd want to watch Honora with my mom. What kind of? It wasn't like a secret that it might have been kind of
No,
sexual,
but also it
what
wasn't like we weren't, but we also didn't know. Like I also had no idea what. Like we had no idea. People were just like, "Hey, this is a good movie.
Okay.
I think it's about a stripper," and we are like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah, how bad?
And then we were like, "All right, it is, it is."
Yeah.
And then we'll hang. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool. It's all good.
Did you ever have to watch a weird sex scene with your parents and have a weird?
Did you handle it well?
I watched Gaspar Noé's Love with my I
did. What is that?
it's a movie that's like might be the most. It's undoubtedly the most sexual movie I've ever seen, and it's full penetration,
Sure.
full real sex. Like the movie starts off with this dude Zoe Kravitz's ex-husband getting jacked off.
Channing Tatum?
No.
No.
Oh.
Before Channing Tatum.
Oh. I was
Same-
going to say that's very far. I was like, Channing Tatum got whacked?
No, this is BT. This is probably 5 years BT.
Who's her ex-husband?
His name's Carl Guzman or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
Or
mean, he's hot.
Gluckman.
And
Sure.
He's handsome.
he's handsome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I
maybe
mean, I
she
see that- I see that
she
for Zoe.
saw, maybe she saw this movie and said, "I want."
I want
that.
to do that. And the movie starts off where he's getting, it's like a reverse hand job. It's like she's trying to push his wiener back into his body.
I need to rewatch this.
Where like she's going like this. I wish the listeners, she's going like that. She's
No,
not
it's-
doing this. She's going this.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like I get what you're saying. You're inserting in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
but then like it's like probably 5 minutes of that until he literally nuts.
Sure.
And then it's like, Gaspar. Like it's like that's how it starts.
Yeah, he's like a French freak.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's just like the plot
Nice.
keeps revolving. I imagine his idea was like, what if we could make porn like a real artful movie? Right? Is that probably what he's going for?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that is what his idea was, because I mean, French filmmakers for a long time have kind of been. I watched this movie. It was a French movie. I think the director's Polish, but he like operated in France, so he's kind of operating with this French mindset. And he made this movie in the 70s called The Beast. And
The Beast.
So like when my girlfriend we live together, and when she goes out for the night, my tradition is I'll probably watch this perverted movie on
Right.
Tubi from like the 80s.
Sure.
And I watched this movie called The Beast, and it was basically like Love, except the woman was jacking off a beast wiener. It was like kind of like, it was like Beauty and the Beast except sexual, and it wasn't like
Really?
a porn. It was
Beauty
just
and the
like,
Beast gone sexual.
yeah, the Beast gone sexual. So the French people like to do that sort of stuff.
Nah, I've heard.
That's interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen like an actual movie have like real sex in it. But I'm not that like experienced. And okay, so this kind of gets onto a topic I wanted, because like I was saying earlier, is that you're an avid film watcher and you watch movies like pretty much every single day. Of 2025, what were the standouts of like what you watched at, not necessarily theaters, but your
Okay.
home watches?
I'm gonna break out my letterbox just to
Okay.
reference that, and
Because I'm sure you've seen some weird stuff this year.
I've seen a couple weird things. Like The Beast was one of the things that I saw that was like a little bit strange.
You didn't catch F1, did you?
Is there a sex scene in that?
No, just
No.
talking film.
But but
Did you like F1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were telling me about it. You're like, it was actually like really good.
Well, it was actually, I really enjoyed it, and because we were talking about this, it felt nostalgic in the way that it was so formulaic, and
Yes.
it felt like a sports movie that would have come out 20 or 30 years ago, but just with like great visuals and Brad Pitt
Being the man.
being the man constantly.
I like the the kid, like the younger guy.
Oh, the actor.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
yeah, he was kind of like they had beef in the beginning or something.
Yes.
Yep. And you won't believe this, but then they learn to respect each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was worried about the fact that they might not be able to respect each other from the trailer.
No, dude, it's good to learn lessons like that, especially in my life.
Well, it's everything, and Brad, this is something that never happens now because now every character in every movie needs to be like flawed.
Mhm.
Brad Pitt was perfect in the whole. Like there was like really not anything he did. Like every idea he had was the right idea. Every like thing that seemed wrong, he was actually being really wise about. He was selfless. He was, it was.
Javier Bardem had a good role in it that really tied the whole thing together.
And he was like the money guy.
He was the money guy.
Nice.
He was the money guy. He was an old racer.
Guy.
Yeah.
He was an old racist.
Yeah, but other than that, it was cool. You have to have that.
Okay, so I'll give you a movie that I thought that really rocked. I'm just looking at my Letterboxd here.
What's your letterbox name so people can follow you after this and just shower you with love?
See, now I feel kind of self-conscious that I brought up Letterboxd and then I'm proud to say that there's only one person that generally likes my reviews, and it's my girlfriend. And I feel like I have to keep up the appearance of always writing a review, and it's Boof_Willis.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah.
It's this movie called Presence I thought was super sick with Lucy Liu is in it, but it's a Steven Soderbergh movie where it's like all from the perspective of a ghost, and it's just really badass and really kind of, I don't know, just he has, Steven Soderbergh always just makes some cool stuff and with like limited budget, and he does a great job. Like he also did Black Bag this year.
I love that. Was one of my favorites of the year.
And it was just sleek and cool. And the girl who played Amy Winehouse was in it, and she was really great. And there's this part where she's getting a lie detector, and Michael Fassbender thinks she's cheating the lie detector, and he says, "Are you tightening your sphincter or something?" And
is this Black Bag?
Yeah, this is Black
I did
Bag.
see. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
and
so
Michael Fassbender's wearing a turtleneck the whole time and just pulling it off.
Yes.
That's the same turtleneck that he kept from his Steve Jobs
really?
role. Yeah.
Dude, the man knows how to wear a turtleneck.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I was like, that was because that's a great call. That's like, that man knows how to pull. Can you rock a turtleneck? Can anyone in this room rock a turtleneck?
I don't think my neck's long enough.
I don't have. Ryan was wearing one earlier. It was actually, David, you ever do that business?
No. I did have a turtleneck once before, and it was because I was really, when I was in high school, I was really into sweaters. I was like always going for the Cosby sweater type of vibe, and
Did you wear them a lot in Florida?
That was what I was thinking, but I was like,
I could only wear them for like a few months of the year.
But you
that was like,
capitalized on the winter.
but I would honestly, like, even when I didn't need them, I would. I mean, this is really funny. I would have them tied around my waist.
No.
Just for the look.
Oh wow.
No,
I had
like sweaters, not hoodies.
Yeah, no, yeah, like
you'd have like a
sweaters.
sweater like around the waist on
sure.
a hot day, like so you just so people would know you had a sweater,
and it would cover my swamp ass.
I hear that. Did you ever go around the like a mailbag situation? Like, do you ever go,
dude?
around?
I actually,
crossbody thing.
Yeah.
So I actually never then I didn't know about that move because like to me the only moves I knew were around the waist and then like prep school style over the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And my friend Audrey actually told me that when she went to, I think Sweden or Finland or somewhere, all the teenagers there did the crossbody, like the messenger bag.
Okay.
And I was like, I never even considered that, and I've never seen it before either. And I'm like, that's sick. So I would start doing that around Trader Joe's on my, when I would be off, I would crossbody it for a little bit. And then one day there was a girl there that copied me. she cross-bodied it. And when she never cross-bodied it before, and it was like 2 weeks into me cross-bodying, and I went, I'm a trendsetter.
You were happy about it, or you were upset that she copied you?
No, I was honored. I liked being it. But anyway, I did turtleneck it, and looking back on it, it was like definitely like a woman's turtleneck. Like it was like a thin, light blue.
It was sleek.
Yeah, because I would get all my sweaters from Goodwill.
Sure.
And it was back when it was actually cheap, and it was like not a fucking bunch of dumbasses with trash bags like trying to resell shit. And yeah, I had a turtleneck then, but it didn't look good.
You are a light blue woman's turtleneck in high school.
Yeah,
for sure.
That makes me want to see Eric Walsh in a turtleneck.
Yeah, man. That would. I mean, it would just come out like a normal tee. Right.
Yeah.
There's a friend of ours who has a phenomenal neck.
He's got a good neck.
Long neck.
You should get him a turtleneck to see.
Yeah, I will.
That man needs a giraffe neck. But anyway, yeah. So should we?
Oh wait, before we do that, what were some of the movies of the year of yours,
so,
and then we'll
a
give
surprising one was that movie Presence. I guess I enjoyed it, and it has probably the hardest needle drop like ever. This band called Basement. I only know like one of their songs, but I think the song's called Covet, and that is the hardest needle drop ever in a movie.
What does a needle drop mean?
A needle drop is like when the filmmaker, to invoke a certain kind of feeling, they'll play like a song, like a well-established song that people know to kind of get the feeling going. And I think a lot of the times nowadays in film, you might be watching a TV show or whatever, and then just like every scene is like a very popular song. Just it's a cheap way to kind of evoke emotion.
Sure.
But I don't know, it can work, and in this movie it really worked. So that one was really good. And then I also watched this Kevin Bacon movie from 1999 called Stir of Echoes, and he's just like this he gets hypnotized at a party, and he's like, oh, this is bull crap, I don't want to get hypnotized. And then somehow he gets like second sight from being hypnotized, and then he's like trying to solve a murder that happened in his neighborhood, and he lives in Boston, and everyone's got a Boston accent, and he's got to dig up his backyard to find a body, and it's really great. And it came out the same year as The Sixth Sense, so no one saw it, because and I like The Sixth Sense too, but Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon, check it out. I know you don't like scary stuff.
I'm
Max,
glad you remember that. Yes,
and you like scary stuff.
Yeah,
David.
He's kind of the man around the house.
You should watch Stir of Echoes. It's not too scary, but it's like at the same time there's maybe a little spooky element.
Yeah, you're gonna see in my list, scary's not really represented.
I'll definitely I'll max proof it. Maybe I'll check it out and see.
I would honestly really appreciate that.
It's but you're a big M. Night Shyamalan guy.
I am.
Is he your goat?
He's kind of my goat, and I think a lot of people like.
I've never seen a film of his. Never saw Sixth Sense.
Yeah, I mean,
sell Shyamalan to me.
Okay, so Shyamalan, he makes these films that maybe sound a little hokey they're kind of like B movies in a way, like they're kind of like a little bit hokey, but if you just commit to it and go full tilt and just try to enjoy it, I think you'll leave.
You would say
the
they're
theater.
fun.
They're fun.
They're fun.
They're fun.
I like fun. I appreciate fun.
And I don't think they're. He's done a bunch of thriller films. They're kind of like Hitchcockian in a way, like but like with.
Well, I mean, as actually definitely the least movie guy of this group, and not. I enjoy Tarantino films because I think they're fun. I like fun. Like there's something like I don't know. There's something about that you're like, clearly there's a style to this. And we're not trying to be too serious with this.
Well, that's my biggest my biggest like rating factor in a movie is how fun it is, because that's what I'm looking for in a movie typically, is to just like have fun watching it and to feel that. And one of our guests recently like described this feeling of when you like read a book or a movie, or see a movie that you haven't seen before, or listen to a song that you haven't heard before, that just like strikes a chord in you where you're like, oh, like it like alivens you to where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, there's stuff like this, and this is like, it's one of the greatest like feelings of human experience, is to like have something like so just like shock your system of you didn't even know something could be like that.
Yeah.
And it's like it just scratches all the itches artistically that you want. And it usually that comes to me from like just like something that's like driven by fun. And
Yeah,
it needs like a sense of humor.
Yeah, I think with like a lot of M. Night Shyamalan movies, they are pretty fun and kind of wacky. Like the one that people like to kind of shit on him or say like, oh, he makes like really dumb movies. Like he has one where these people go to the beach, and the beach, something at the beach ages them rapidly. So they're at the beach for like less than 24 hours, and like the kids are now grown up. It's called Old, obviously.
It's called what?
It's called Old.
Old. Got it.
And people are like, oh, it's the beach that makes you old. But they don't realize that you just gotta. How scary would that be if you go to the beach and then you get old?
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Between that and the sharks,
Yeah.
horrible.
He didn't even put the shark.
That's a big opportunity he missed by not putting any sharks in there.
Maybe Old 2 will
Also, for the listeners at home, I'm rocking a beanie right now because Cole notoriously rocks beanies, and and I'm dressed as Bob from one battle after another. I got the robe, the shades on, but when I put the beanie on, dude, one, it makes my hair go kooky, and I put it over the ear, can't hear a thing. So I am a liability in a beanie, but anything to make the guest comfortable.
Yeah,
anything to make you smile. That's what I'm about.
And I would be wearing a beanie myself had I not been having such a good.
And the thing is I told David to wear a beanie, then he made that, and I was upset that he said no, but also I was of like, you have unquestionably made the right call. It is flowing today.
Yes,
it is
looks
flowing,
great.
and when you get that, it's like don't blow out the candle. Like it's working.
Oh wait, okay. I'm sorry.
Before
can we get into this, because I don't know, Cole, do you watch Stranger Things?
I don't watch Stranger Things. I've seen Stranger Things.
Neither do I. I have never seen an episode before until Max just finished the final season.
I watched all of it in 2 days.
in 2 days.
Oh,
Wait, from start to finish?
No,
Yeah.
no, the final season. I got a little more going on than that.
I don't know. I know you.
I don't even think that's physically possible. There has to be more than 48 hours. No, the final season. Dude, can you imagine just rotting down here? I mean, I did do that. I mean, I probably watched the first day of this year. I think I watched 8 hours of Stranger Things, and I got David and our dear friend Tim Martin in on one episode, and it was the most fun watch of the whole thing.
It was real, because like not only this, but I'd never seen Stranger Things. I like, obviously when it first came out, I knew it was like really huge and everyone loved it or whatever, and
Yeah.
so I like figured, even though I never watched it, I'm like, I know this is like supposed to be a good show or whatever, and then Max was like, okay, you guys can watch this with me. I was just going to tag along for the ride. He's like, you can watch this with me. There is to be no talking at all. No, I'm like, what about like a quick little comment? And I'm like, what if I'm like, oh, that was sick. He's like, no. I was
Well, I
like,
gave everyone one to two tags.
Okay.
well, that's eventually.
Eventually,
We had to work
Yeah,
it.
but we got it. We also established timeout breaks.
Yeah.
Everyone got a couple times, and there was commercial breaks. But yes,
Oh, you guys don't pay for the full price Netflix?
Well, my mom does not. No.
Okay, no, I don't pay for that either.
And,
It's expensive.
It is, and it's. I mean, like, I could get into this whole capitalist rant about how movie theaters and Netflix have swapped being good to us.
yes.
Netflix used to be good to us, and movie theaters were shit. And now movie theaters are good to us, and Netflix is, hitting us over the head with it. But anyway, first of all, the show is bad. It's the
And to
corniest
all the
writing
listeners,
ever.
He's basing all about what he's about to say off season 5, chapter 4.
Yeah, season 5, chapter 4.
Wait, that's what chapter they call them chapters?
Yeah, the 4th chapter.
Okay. Yeah,
instead of episodes. It's a cool, fun twist they do.
Okay. So what happens in this episode?
I mean, fucking Demogorgons.
They're out. They're
out and about, and it's just like a lot of they're trying to rescue these, but it's like some of the most corny writing ever. Like there's this one scene where Sadie Sink is there. She's the redheaded girl.
Yeah.
In the movie, she is trying to convince this little girl that she's like a good guy and that she's like not a Dementor or whatever. And so
that's Harry Potter, but yeah.
And the girl, and she's like, would I know? She's like, oh yeah, if I wasn't really me, would I know that your brother almost got a mohawk in 10th grade, making him the laughingstock of the entire school? Social suicide.
Dude, I was genuinely embarrassed knowing that you were watching me watch that.
And that but not only this, I'm like watching that scene going, this is what we couldn't talk at all through or whatever.
I didn't want to miss a plot
Wait,
point.
they can shapeshift? Now? Like, why would... I thought the creatures...
The show gets away from itself.
Well, the girl...
Okay. Why is she concerned if she's a Demogorgon or not?
Because she lied to her to get her to show up. And I don't know if she thought she was a Demogorgon, but she thought that she was evil or something.
Okay.
And anyway, it was just really bad writing. But I wanted to get into, like, I guess, how did it? You finished it. Were you happy with the ending? What happened?
I was happy with the ending. I mean, it was a bad season. But I thought bad season, good ending. A bit of a pile of poop with a nice little cherry on top. You know.
And you go, this made eating this whole piece of poop worth it.
Yeah, because it had a little sweetness at the end. Yeah, it was. I thought it was fine. I'm glad it's over. It was. Yeah, it was campy. But also it was like, you know, it was what? Were all the kids supposed to die at the end? I don't think so. Like that's not what they were about to do, and it had its moments. There was some sincere stuff, and I felt for 11. You know.
Are you gonna support whatever these Duffer Brothers do next? Are you a lifelong fan?
No, dude. Well, the other thing is like what it was is I hadn't seen Stranger Things since 2022 when it last came out, and I watched, and even when that was I was like, I'm not gonna do it, and then I watched all of it in like 2 days, and then that's what happened with it.
It has an effect on you.
Yeah, I'm just whenever I'm like I'm like I'm gonna just watch this season right now.
Well, you know how in the previous season, and I never watched it, but it was so culturally impactful that even I knew about this, was how that Kate Bush song was like a really big part of that season. But they just brought it back for the 5th season, where there were so many times I'd go out in the kitchen and I would just hear that song playing downstairs. I'm like, they're playing it again?
Yeah, it's important.
It plays like 25 times.
How much money do you think? She must have got millions. I mean, that Spotify, it blew up.
It probably
it made her.
I mean, but she deserves it. Kate Bush, I feel like has been underrated for a long time.
I've been saying that for forever.
Yeah.
I love that song Worthing Heights, and that's getting made into a movie.
Oh, that pissed off Jocelyn.
Really?
She's a big Wuthering Heights fan, and then the woman who's making it, she made the Saltburn movie. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see Saltburn?
No, but I know I remember everyone was. It was
like an orgy, isn't it?
No. So this woman, she just makes these movies, or made Saltburn, but it like her name's Emerald Fennell or something, or Emerald Fennell, something like that, and it's like her movies. She makes them to be like so people will make like little edits of them or whatever, like fan cams of like Jacob Elordi being like sexy. And I think that's kind of what this movie, like if you've seen the trailer, it's kind of like...
Well, Charlie XCX does all the music, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's confusing because it's like this period piece.
It's confusing.
But it's going to be like, blowjob.
Which is...
Potty in the house.
I do like... That sounds like a great Charlie XCX song.
And that's kind of a cool... It is kind of funny to have that because I mean the whole movie's a fan edit. If you have a if you have a romantic period piece with Charlie XCX
Yeah.
music.
So she's cutting out the middleman this time around. She's like, I'm making my own fan cam.
For sure. You guys aren't
movie.
even going to have to do anything.
No.
Just clip it.
No,
You're gonna have to turn this into a real movie.
Yeah, No, and Jocelyn's really mad because she thinks it looks perverted, and the original story is was written a long time ago, and it wasn't perverted.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't be a pervert, or else they'd burn you at the stake.
True.
That's what I didn't know.
Good
I
old
mean,
days.
but yeah, the trailer does he's like fucking fingering her under her dress or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's
And he's, I guess, in the book, he's supposed to be like not white. Like I think that's like the whole.
Whoa,
idea.
really? They reversed.
Well,
Wow.
neither of them are
Woke movements over.
So yeah,
Sure.
so yeah, he's supposed to be like, I don't know. They don't really specify, but it's like he's
They're
definitely
both
like,
Haitian, right? In the book.
They're both Asian.
Haitian. Yeah.
I
David
what
would
it is.
love that. Dude.
Yeah.
That's his people.
I don't know what they're supposed to be, but Jacob Elordi is kind of just an uninspired. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, he might be listening, so you might want to. You might want to pull back on that, Jacob. Sorry, it's Golson. It's his first time on the pod. He
That
didn't
was
know.
not us. That was Cole.
not, and I think you're inspired. I loved your work in most projects.
Frankenstein, he was great.
Yeah, didn't catch that one, Jakey, but
You should catch it.
I know. Well, I will. I mean, I'm
It's
surprised
too
you did
scary.
with all the hate in your heart. All right, should we do our top? Should we collectively make the top 5 movies
Okay.
of all time?
Yeah, I'm going to explain this to the viewers. What we're doing right now is we each made a list of our top 5 favorite movies of all time. We're going to share them with each other, and maybe are we going to like sort of, I guess
We can
yeah,
pitch
we're
them.
gonna- I guess once it's time to make the list, we'll throw a pitch in there of each movie. And Cole, depending on if we haven't seen this movie, we'll have to pitch it, give a little synopsis. But we're going to do our 5 movies, and then using at least one movie from each of our list, we're going to make an official top 5 best movies of all time.
Done.
And-
Wait. Do you have anything more to say about that?
No?
Okay, before we go, I just want to take a guess and say I bet I haven't seen 3 of Cole's movies. I'm going to say I haven't seen 2 of David's.
Okay.
Hold me to that. Do you guys think you've seen all of mine?
What are you betting?
What was that?
Yeah, I probably have seen all of yours.
I think so too. Do you think you've seen all of mine?
Probably.
All right. Do you think you've seen all of David's?
Do I think I've seen all of David's movies? Maybe I've watched a lot of movies, so maybe. I'm guessing you haven't seen. You maybe seen one of my movies.
Okay. I said I hadn't seen 3. Let's see how close I am on that.
Okay, so should we each go? Are we gonna just? Now let me ask this: are we gonna like each go in turn with one movie at a time, or are we just gonna each say 5, all 5 at once?
Let's go all 5 at once.
Okay. I'll start off since I'm kind of the middleman here. I'm kind of the perfect cross between you two.
You are the perfect blend.
Okay.
My little macchiato.
Now this is in no. I'm not ordering it.
Okay.
It's just 5. Inside Llewyn Davis. Kill Bill.
Wait, part 1 or part 2?
I count them as one movie because
Gee,
that's what they
but-
were supposed to be.
Okay. All right. That's good. We should have known that beforehand. But
Do you know? Well, do you know the? Do you? Oh, is this one of yours?
No. I'm just giving.
Sideways,
Okay.
The Squid and the Whale, and you know what? I'm gonna say what we have written down. Although during the podcast, I actually thought of another movie that I think I might like better than this one, but I'm gonna leave what I wrote down anyway because this is the one I think Cole hasn't seen, and it's a documentary, Comedian. It's about Jerry Seinfeld and.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only not seen Squid and the Whale of that list.
Okay.
All right, so we can. I guess we'll. Yeah. Do you guys have any comments on?
I
my
haven't
list?
seen a couple of yours.
Really? What haven't you seen?
I haven't seen Sideways.
What?
And I actually just watched Election the other day.
So good.
And Alexander Payne is the GOAT. So I need to watch, because I love Holdovers. The Holdovers is great. I need to watch Sideways.
I love Election so much. That is, I liked it better than Sideways for a little bit, and then the more I rewatched them, I ended up liking Sideways better.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I want to watch that.
yeah.
I actually was gonna. A couple weeks ago, I was at a thrift store, and I came across the DVD Chicago, the musical, and I was like, you know what, I haven't seen this. I'll get it. And then I went to open it to see if the disc was there, and Sideways was inside instead of Chicago, and I was like, I got all pissed off and I put it away, but I should have got it because I do want to watch that movie.
Should have picked it up, yeah.
You also have the greatest movie watching room I've seen.
Yeah.
In your apartment, it's incredible. Like wall to wall, the couch, it's like perfect. It's meant for that thing.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
I mean, you guys have a huge TV here. I need to upgrade my TV size.
Yeah, but you have this. Yeah. Yes, you do.
How many inches is this thing?
It's probably, what, 78?
Wow.
Couldn't tell you. I haven't measured something in years.
Yeah, it's probably 70 at least. Okay, so
all right, Sam.
I was a little insecure about my list. I was telling Ryan it feels like I'm like very like basic white boy with my movies, but I was like, should I toss Moonlight in there or whatever? But I'm like, I'm gonna be true to myself, and these are just they're basic white boy movies because I'm a basic white boy, and they scratch the itch for me.
There you go.
So now we'll go to Cole.
All right, so my my top 5, I would have to say Memories of Murder by Bong Joon-ho, Y Tu Mama Tambien by Alfonso Cuarón, Blowout by Brian De Palma, Texas Chainsaw Massacre by Tobe Hooper, and I'll throw in, I think it's 2018, Suspiria by Luca Guadagnino.
You got some foreign ones in there. I've only seen Memories of a Murder.
And did you? Okay,
I did like, and I think I was trying to get David to watch it. And
that movie rocks.
I loved it. It was really great. It was really, really, really cool.
What's it about?
It's basically it's a Korean film about this. It's a true story, or at least based on a true story, about this unsolved murder in kind of the outskirts of Seoul, and there's this detective, and he's kind of he's kind of aloof, and he's kind of like not very good at his job, and kind of an idiot, and these murders start taking place, and then a guy from like the big city comes in to help him try to solve these murders, and it's just really good. And I don't know, Korean filmmakers have a way of like having these like tonal shifts where part of it's like kind of funny, and then at the same time it's like really kind of there's like a really dark element, obviously, because it's about serial killer. It kind of reminds me a lot of
it's also beautiful.
It's beautifully shot. It reminds me a lot of Zodiac.
Yes,
and I think Bong Joon-ho, he's always puts Zodiac on his lists of greatest movies, and it's
that almost made it onto mine.
Zodiac's good.
It does. That's a great way of describing it. It does have. You ever see Old Boy?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of like those movies kick butt, dude.
You got to see.
There's a new one out right now. Yes.
Have you seen either Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance or Lady Vengeance?
No.
That's part of Park Chan-wook's Vengeance trilogy.
Sure.
And he those are good. They're really brutal and stuff. But yeah. So a couple foreign ones: Memories of Murder, Y Tu Mama Tambien, sexy.
I've heard that one. That was the only one I'd seen. Memories of Murder, Y Tu Mama Tambien. I've heard of.
It's like Challengers, but with no
tennis.
No tennis, and they're Mexican.
Okay, that honestly sounds more my speed.
Wait, so is Blowout the movie that you recommended to me about the guy who's he's watching his friend's apartment, and then he's like looking across the
No, but that is that's like so like this one it's based on this movie called Blow Up about a photographer who witnesses a murder, but this is like this guy, it's John Travolta, famous from the Cruising.
yeah.
That's right.
Post.
He's hitting on young men in the
Yeah.
in the wee hours.
Yeah. So he's a sound recordist or a Foley recordist for low budget films, and he needs to go out and get some like audio of, I guess, just kind of like the night air, I don't know, and he witnesses and records a murder or like a political assassination, and basically he has this audio and people are coming after him trying to get it, and it's just really, really good, and John Travolta is awesome in it, and that's a good one. Brian De Palma makes great films, great sleazy kind of films that I like a lot.
I guess it sort of sounds like a lot of his movies are like about people that work in movies as well. Because that one that I was talking about that you recommended to me, he's an actor, right? Where it starts off with him where he has a panic attack in the coffin when he's playing a vampire.
Oh yeah, Body Double.
Body Double, yeah.
Yeah, Body Double is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of that one's great too. I really like that one. I don't know. Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of likes that. It's like I don't know. I guess
Write what you know.
Write what you know.
Okay. Wait, so eat sexy Mexican challenges.
Yeah, sexy Mexican
Without tennis.
challenges.
Which was the original title for that movie, I think.
And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre, classic.
Sure.
Max is gonna fight to keep that one off.
Yeah. And then Suspiria, which is also kind of a scary one, but the remake of Suspiria.
Okay, not the OG Suspiria.
Not the OG.
Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't on there.
I like the remake better.
Okay.
Than the original.
How often does that happen? Where a remake is better than the original?
See, I don't know. I don't know if I might. I've talked to one other person who thinks that the remake is better.
Why do you think it's better?
Well, it's got
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, it doesn't have Jake Gyllenhaal. It's got Tilda Swinton playing like 4 different characters, which is awesome. And then it's also got Mia Goth in it, and she's really pretty. So
Sure.
Yeah.
that's something you can't say about the original.
True.
That's true. Okay. All right, now let's
My time to shine?
this is Max's time to shine. I'm very excited.
When David was like, I'm a basic white boy, I was like, brother, you do not know. All right. All right. Okay, Superbad.
Yes.
Nice.
Moneyball. Those were the only 2 that were like unquestionable in my eyes.
Yeah.
The other 3 I had to think about. Those 2. The Dark Knight, obviously. Gladiator.
Okay.
Double, obviously. Oh, and forgetting Sarah Marshall. Rounds
Okay.
up. Those
You
are
have
the
a
fun.
similar list to your bro.
Yeah, we came from the same family.
Yeah.
Those are, I think. So have you guys seen those ones?
Is Moneyball like The Big Short?
Yeah,
And it's about baseball.
it's
obviously.
about baseball. How can you not be romantic about baseball? Brad Pitt stars in it. Philip Seymour Hoffman delivers a timeless performance as the manager of the A's. Chris Pratt when he's still likable. What else is there?
Does Brad Pitt
Jonah
have-
Hill is also.
Yeah.
Does Brad Pitt have flaws in this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I relate to his flaws.
Okay.
And also, it's Bay Area. Like I've been to like the Oakland A's, Coliseum. A lot of the places that are shown in the film I've been to. I know. I love that sport. And it's just there's a relationship with a daughter, and if I had a daughter, I'm sure our relationship would be strained at points, and that connects to me.
Mm-hmm. About your unborn daughter, you're like, we were gonna have a terrible relationship.
Max is already planning on her to have serious issues with him.
But
Well, it's both,
I
they're
also
both
believe
committed
I'll
to their
overcome 'em.
craft.
Yeah, I think that really hit home. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely on our. I'll fight for that one.
Yeah.
Super bad. How could you not?
Yeah, super bad.
How could you not? That's kind of how I feel about forgetting Sarah Marshall. The Dark Knight kicks butt. Kicks butt. The only 2 words for it. And Gladiator kicks double butt. Only 3 words for it.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my top 5. So we'll probably keep those 5 in it, and then scrap your guys's and wrap up this pod. And
well, I'll tell you what. I almost put Superbad on my list because that's a fantastic movie.
I think Superbad should be on there.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right away. Let's throw Superbad on there.
Right? Is it? I mean, we talked about this one time. If you could go back in time and see a movie for the first time, Superbad without a doubt. Like not knowing any of the jokes, any of the. I mean, I would piss my pants.
Yeah, Superbad's great.
Okay.
And you know what? Like, I think it's good. We got Max's one movie out of the way.
Okay.
And
okay.
we can work on
Okay.
ours.
Okay.
What's well, I was gonna ask, what's one movie from everybody's list that they like demand has to be on there? Like, what's one that you're like, if there's only gonna be one from my list, it has to.
It was Superbad.
It was. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, I think for mine it has to be Each Mama Tobian because it's just.
And you
hot,
sold that
sexy.
one excellently. I mean,
It's hot and sexy, and it's just like
no tennis.
No tennis. Yeah, no boring tennis.
What's the, like? Okay, what's the? Is there like a standout moment from it that you can like tell us that will sell it to us?
Well, I think just like the premise is great. So basically, this guy, they're like, there's these 2 teenagers, and one of the teenagers has an aunt that's like married in, so he's not related to her in any sense, and they convince her to go on a road trip, and they both just want to like have sex with her, and it's kind of like a competition to see who like is gonna have.
Oh, that's
sex
pretty
with her.
awesome.
And that's kind of like they're both kind of pining after her, and she has them both wrapped around her finger. So I don't know, and it's so that's kind of why it's it's the sexy Mexican challengers.
Is she hot?
She's hot.
Nice.
Yeah, she's hot. And it's got the guy. Are you a big Star Wars guy?
Come on now. Yeah.
It's got the guy from Andor in it.
Oh, Diego Luna.
Diego Luna.
Is he going after it?
He's going after it.
You've raised this up the ranks.
Yeah, Diego Luna.
I just a quick interjection is that when you asked that Max is he a fan of Star Wars? I would like you to know that he has in his room Darth Maul's autograph. So
Yeah.
The guy or
No, yeah, the guy, not just like someone wrote Darth Maul.
Max thought he met the real.
Not like a mascot. Like Mr. Met.
Getting Mr. Met's autograph.
No, Ray Park. Shout out to Ray. Also a big listener of the pod. Him and Jacob.
Yeah. They listen together
It's a big thing.
on long road trips.
All right, David. What's the one non-negotiable?
I think of my list, the one that has to be on there is Sideways. And I know I feel bad Cole hasn't seen it. But Max, you've seen it, right?
Right.
It's hilarious. It's unique. It's got Paul Giamatti, who's great.
Mhm.
It's got
Thomas Hayden Church.
Thomas Hayden Church, who is, in my opinion, one of the most underutilized actors in the business.
I agree.
He's so good. He's so funny in this movie. And I really like a movie. My favorite movies of all time are movies that are really funny, but if you took out every joke, it'd still be a good movie, right?
Mhm.
Like, that Big Lebowski's kind of that way, and whatever. And so, I think, I think I want this. I want Sideways on there, and
Oh, I biffed it, dude. I forgot a big one. I completely forgot the Coen brothers. When you said, I can't. No country should be on. No country's on this. I biffed it. I
Yeah.
can't add it late. That's absolutely on there. Anyway,
you
yeah. As soon as you said, I was like, Fargo, Big Lebowski, unreal.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're pretty
Anyway.
great.
yeah.
for another pod.
I know. Isn't that funny? I mean, this is But these are personal favorites. But
Sure.
it is funny that of all the Coen Brothers movies, I picked Inside Llewyn Davis.
I just
Yeah.
recently rewatched that. The movie's like phenomenal.
yeah, it's so
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
I only watched it one time, and I didn't think it was bad by any means, but it didn't. I saw it one time years ago. I thought it was fine.
It clicks so hard. Like all the music is like done actually there. Like every song that they recorded like was like recorded live in that moment that it's being shooted in, which I think is really cool. And it's just also, I mean, I don't know how you could be sort of like a struggling artist and not really connect to that movie. And
Yeah, I think the cool thing about that is a lot of times when you see films about like people who are like struggling artists, it's like they go back to their like loft apartment and they're like, oh, like, you know, like it's made to look like shitty, but this guy like is literally homeless.
Yeah, yep.
And he's just like kind of a piece of shit, like trying to make it, and it is like a struggling artist. Like it feels lived in and real.
And I also really like that he's like this struggling artist, but he's not like, you know, a lot of struggling artist movies, like it's like the thing is like they're actually like so super talented though, and like they have this like vision and this great thing that's just waiting to be discovered. And he's kind of like, even though he's kind of directionless,
Yeah.
like he's just barely treading water, keeping his head afloat, doing this thing without really like a project or a thing. Like he kind of just is on this path that he set out for himself, and it kind of feels like he doesn't even know why he's like still doing it, but he
Yeah.
doesn't know what else to do.
And if I recall correctly, he wasn't that good. He wasn't that bad, but he wasn't like a star. Like he wasn't really that good either, was he? Was he like he wasn't like it wasn't like how are people not signing this?
Yeah, you know, he was good, but he wasn't like this standout
Sure.
talent.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a great scene in it where he goes all the way to Chicago to try to maybe get represented by this artist or by this promoter and like play at his club, and he plays like a really beautiful song. It's like supposed to be really beautiful in the moment, and then like the promoter's like, oh yeah, I don't see any money in this, and like it's just like that.
Yeah,
he's
right.
kind of he's just not. I don't think he's like someone certainly so special that everyone kind of
Right.
is like, oh, this is amazing. But yeah, that's a great. I think that should also be on the list.
So
Two for you.
I'm ready.
wow. So then you and I are duking it out, or is David getting 3? I will sell Moneyball to anyone. Something tells me you guys aren't going to take The Dark Knight
Yeah, Dark Knight's not going on there. What were your others?
or Gladiator.
I'd-
Getting Sarah Marshall.
I'd go with Gladiator.
Thank you.
I'd rather Gladiator than Moneyball for sure.
I would rather Moneyball than Gladiator, but I'll do Gladiator kicks. Gladiator's a great. Gladiator's a great movie. It is a great. Also, I like when those like, I liked when epic movies looked sick.
Yeah.
Like Gladiator looks like it reminds me of like Lord of the Rings or like these big budget movies
Yeah.
that look great with like great actors and are original. It's not you know.
And,
Russell Crowe's phenomenal.
Russell Crowe's great, and Joaquin Phoenix
Yes.
is like the sniveling.
Yeah. Oh my.
He like wants to bang
Thumbs
his
down it.
sister and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
hot.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He also, that's one of the few Joaquin Phoenix performances I actually enjoy. I actually think Joaquin Phoenix has everyone tricked. I think he's a bad actor, and everyone thinks he's one of the goats.
I mean, that's another one of our listeners, but
For sure. He's like,
I don't know
"Aw."
why you got. I don't know. You guys got to show a little respect to the audience.
That's
but-
got to be such a whirlwind for him, because you guys were just complimenting his performance, and I tore him down.
Yeah.
dude, I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Sorry,
Walk.
Joaquin.
So what do we got? We got
That's 5. If we're taking
Oh no.
what
E2 Tommy N.
Super
bad. Sideways, Inside Llewyn Davis,
Gladiator.
and Gladiator. Wait,
I'm down with it.
Are you? Does that? I think that's.
I would
acceptable.
watch all those movies. I did want to shout out
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall
Good.
because Jason Segel shows his penis
Yes.
at like
Yeah.
the height of his career.
Yes.
You usually only get penis early career.
No.
well, here's the thing: is he's got a pretty nice piece, so that's why he's shown it. Like he wouldn't show mid dong.
No.
He's showing a pretty impressive flaccid dong.
Okay, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of career wise, like all right, so Paul Mescal, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty popular. He was in that show Normal People, like early on in his career, and it's based on this book about like these kind of whiny Irish
I read that
people.
book.
You
Yeah,
read the
yeah,
book, right?
yeah.
And they can't seem to get it together about like if they just say you love them, but I don't know. But he in the show, did you watch the show?
No.
He shows flaccid penis,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's pretty awesome. And I'm just thinking like now he's kind of
No
really
chance.
famous, and now he's not going to show penis again. And I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. You already did it once.
For sure. You might as well.
So
Unleash it. Unleash
I-
the beast.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's not a great penis, but you know.
That's even better to me. I think and well, he's his name, what, Jason Segel, that's his name?
Mm-hmm.
He also wrote that movie. So he
Yes.
wrote in the dong scene.
I mean, but we were talking earlier about like what's something we enjoy, or that movie to me is peak fun. That is a fun. I mean, Russell Brand's hilarious. Jonas Hale's hilarious. What?
Russell Brand. He's persona non grata now.
Oh no, I never. No, I'm not another listener. But again, yeah, not a good guy by any means. But he's. I don't know.
You'd be surprised by how many of our 50 listeners are huge
Yeah,
celebrities.
it's
just like all celebrities.
It's in a high circle, but a tight circle.
and they're dedicated.
They're dedicated. I mean, is there anything more to be said on this sweet episode? I mean, for the listeners, when you see this picture, Cole's taking it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And I guess I would say, both of you guys are in the arts, comedians. Would you ever be in a movie if given the opportunity?
I would be honored.
Max
Absolutely.
is taking acting classes.
I am taking acting classes.
Would you show penis?
Oh man, that's a great question.
This is a big...
Not just. I wouldn't do it willy nilly.
Okay.
But if
Ooh.
it was like if
Serve the plot.
it served the plot and it was like a Scorsese picture, maybe.
Okay.
That's kind of my bar right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What if what if the scene is Scorsese goes, all right, you're brushing your teeth with a full erection.
I could do that. Yeah, as long as it's lit well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that
Great.
for Scorsese. Yeah,
And he's like,
or
and
Linklater.
I'll take mine out to make it feel better.
That would be. I mean, it stays on the cutting room floor. I'd be furious. Yeah. I wouldn't just toss around, but if necessary, my dong would come out.
That's awesome.
As a filmmaker, would you...
Would you ask for dong? That's what you're gonna ask, David. Right?
Yes.
See, I would. So Ari Aster, that guy, I think all his movies have had flaccid penis in it, sometimes multiple, and that's like the one thing I do respect about him. I think more things should have.
That's the one thing I respect about him. It's hilarious. It's the one thing
There's
he's
only
doing right.
one thing Cole respects about Ari Aster.
I think, yeah, more movies should have penis in them. I think because
It's a dying art.
I think boobs are shown a lot. You know,
Yeah.
butt's there. I think like when you show a vagina in a movie, it's just like the bush, so it's not really like you're not
learning anything.
you're not learning anything, but like you can really
Right.
like a penis.
Yeah.
I think that's where we have to end.
Yeah.